everybody, and welcome to Henry's Kitchen, where today we're going to be making Henry's fucking Veggieducken, or as it is commonly known as the Veggieducken. The Veggieducken was first conceived by Dan Pashman in late 2012, but is still served to this day at Thanksgiving feasts all around Los Angeles. I'm sorry, I set myself up with Airbnb, which is a service that allows travelers to rent out my place for an affordable price, and it sounds like our guest is here. Hi.
Hi. What's with the camera?
Oh, I'm making an instructional cooking video.
Oh, great. Okay. Is this 755
Yeah,
Franklin?
yeah, come on in.
Okay, great. All right. Where's my room?
Well, this is it. I mean, I've got a bed set up for you, and right now I'm working on making the Veggieducken for tomorrow's Thanksgiving breakfast.
Sounds good.
So, if you want, just go ahead and have a seat on the couch.
Okay.
Make yourself comfortable.
Great. Thanks. This isn't going to be on the whole time.
So the ingredients that we're going to be using are 1 giant banana squash, 2 medium-sized yams, 3 medium leeks, 1/2 cup of olive oil, 1/2 cup of vegetable broth, 1 yellow onion, 6 garlic cloves, and also some bread crumbs and some herbs for our stuffing. Okay, we're going to start by putting our onions in the food processor along with the garlic, and we'll do the same thing with our bell pepper. We'll add it to our bowl, and we're going to pour all of that into a saute pan. We're going to let it sit there for about 5 minutes. In the meantime, maybe this is a good opportunity to get to know our guest a little bit. So, what is it that you do, Joe?
Well, these days, I don't do much.
Okay. We're going to take 2 cups of fresh parsley. And again, we're going to grind it up. Now we're going to start putting everything into our work bowl. The parsley, along with our onion mixture, 1/4 cup of olive oil, 4 cups of breadcrumbs, and we're just going to stir all this up. Most vegetarians that I've talked to say they don't like it when a host goes out of their way to make a special dish just for them. Most vegetarians are very friendly, although you want to be careful not to give off a sense of being threatening or taunting in any way, because they could go into what's called a fight or flight response mode, which could trigger them into aggressive activity. But by and large, you'll find that they're a very friendly group. We're going to start by cutting our banana squash in half. Voila! Now we just need to hollow it out. Let's see if Joe wants to help us. Hey Joe, do you want to help me hollow out one of these banana squash halves?
No. As a matter of fact, I don't. I don't want to have anything to do with anything you're doing today. I don't want to be in your video. I don't want to be your friend. I need a place to stay.
Okay, well Joe doesn't sound like he wants to participate with us today, which is fine. I'll just do it myself. You just want to take all this inside shit and put it in a bowl. Okay, now it's time to start building our Veggieducken. We're going to start by taking our stuffing and putting in a layer on the bottom about a ½ inch thick. Now let's start laying down our leeks. Now we're going to lay in our 2 sweet potatoes. And we're going to top it off with yet another layer of stuffing. You know, I think a lot of times during the holidays we get so caught up in the joy and the laughter and the happiness and whatnot that sometimes we lose sight of the underlying reality that when you really think about it, the world is a pretty shitty place. Okay, now we're just going to top it off with the other half of our banana squash, like so. And now we're ready to put it in the oven. Now that our Veggieducken is completely assembled, we're going to put it in the oven and we're going to leave it there overnight. I've preheated the oven to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. And what we're going to do is...
It's not a room, it's a closet.
And what we're going to do is we're going to leave it there overnight, and tomorrow Joe and I are going to enjoy delicious Veggieducken Thanksgiving Day feast.
He was a star, but he didn't get far. That's the way of fortune and fame. Yeah, he was funny, made lots of money, but you can't remember his name. And if you see me out on the street, buy me a cup of coffee, put me back on my feet. He went to parties and he met starlets, even had a wife or 2. Those were the good days, those were the old days, but now those days are through. It was November, or maybe December, she saw him on a TV show. He did a guest spot, and then she remembered his name was Hollywood Joe. And if you see me out on the street, buy me a cup of coffee, put me back on my feet.
Okay, rise and shine. Thanksgiving Day Veggieducken is served.
I'm living in a closet. Oh.
Well, thanks for joining us, everybody, and happy Thanksgiving.
This is actually very good.
It is good.
Buy me a
Things are
cup
looking
of
up.
coffee, put me back on my feet.